For the final project, we conducted 6 interviews with students on campus, including 3 males and 3 females. We asked each person 3 questions relating to models in the media, and here is what we found.
Sex symbols. Usually they're half naked or like doing something sexual. Normally you never see a model fully clothed in an advertisement.
I think that models are like really sexualized. They're like naked a lot of times, or like almost naked. And I think that they're usually like really tall, really skinny white women.
They perceive them as like super skinny and like the ideal person to be.
Skinny, almost trying to make people think that's the ideal way and kind of bring about self-doubt to people.
Repeat the question, please. I don't know. I don't even understand the question.
They're celebrities, basically. Yeah, obviously depending on how big the model is and what kind of shows they do, but yeah, pretty much the same as your name brand celebrity, I guess.
Personally, no, because there are not many models that look like me in the media. I mean, there's some, but not many.
I feel like personally I really don't, because like they're all like tall and really skinny and like never gonna be tall ever.
Sometimes you would like compare it to like wish you would be that thing.
No.
No.
Nah, I don't.
Honestly, I don't think it makes me personally feel any type of way just because I don't really care about it, like I said. But I can see why it can make other people feel certain types of ways. Like if you like aspire to be like that, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say it makes me feel bad about myself because I don't aspire to look like that. But I can understand why people who want to be like that feel bad because it's not a real image.
Well, like I said, I don't really compare myself, but I see how people can get like self-conscious when they constantly see these really tall, skinny women all the time.
Sometimes good, sometimes bad. Bad because you can't be that, but good because you know you can't be that, so they're just fictional.
It makes me feel bad because it's bringing a society that becomes very judgmental and makes a lot of women feel as though if they're not this type of body type, then they're not going to be liked or succeed, and it's just wrong.
Generally, as I said, I don't compare myself to that, or I always skip ads if ads pop up anyways. Like, I don't watch ads, and I don't watch the TV to see ads on the TV. So I usually don't see ads. I just skip it.
I guess there will be times where I guess you wish you had the kind of life they did, but most of the time I'm pretty happy with where I am and what I'm doing.
Through these interviews, we found a difference in answers based on the sex of those who were answering the questions. Here are some of the conclusions we drew. All 3 of the females interviewed believed that the women's bodies were sexualized in advertisements, and they saw a pattern of the body types in these ads, along with the lack of clothing these models wore. As for the males, one of the 3 noticed the typical body type of models, as the other 2 interpreted this question in a different way. They did not think of models as being sexualized, but rather did not understand the concept of such objectification in the media. For the second question, 5 out of 6 interviewees believe that they do not compare themselves to the models they see in the media. The one who differs is one of the females, and she says she believes people look at these models and wish they could look like that. 2 out of 3 females claim not to care and that it does not make them feel bad about themselves, but can see how other people can feel self-conscious and aspire to look like these models. One of the females, though, sometimes feels bad that she does not look like them. They all acknowledge the fact that these tall, skinny women are not completely real. The males had somewhat of a different reaction. One of the 3 focused on society's reactions rather than his own personal ones. Another did not believe he was even exposed to such ads very often, and the third sometimes wished he could be like them. Kilbourne's thesis explains that advertising promotes distorted and destructive ideals of femininity. Although we found that men and women had somewhat different responses to advertisements in the media, it didn't appear that these people thought advertisements had a great effect on them. Generally, they thought women were sexualized in the media, but did not think that that impacted their own ideas of confidence. That being said, Kilborn found that the average American is exposed to 3,000 ads every single day, and that ads really are everywhere and cannot be avoided. She says that many people feel personally exempt from the influence of advertising, which we also found in our interviews. The women interviewed acknowledged the patterns of models in the media, though generally did not see an impact on themselves. They could be in denial of the fact that they really are affected, they just don't realize how much. The men appeared even less affected than the women, going along with Kilborn's idea that men basically don't live in a world in which their bodies are routinely scrutinized, criticized, and judged, whereas women and girls do. Overall, we found that our interviewees did not find themselves necessarily directly or harshly impacted by the advertisements they see in the media, which somewhat differ from Kilborn's ideas, though they may just feel personally exempt from the effects of advertising, which goes along with her ideas.